Oh, by the way, Stu comes up with a great invention, the Reptar wagon. And because the others find Dill so fucking annoying, they're gonna send him back to the hospital. Great.
What? Oh, you can't do that. My mommy and daddy want to keep him. See? Why? All he does is...
And meanwhile, Chucky's stuck in the middle. Does he go with Phil and Lil? Or does he go with his best friend, Tommy? Lil doesn't give a rat's ass because she's driving the Reptar wagon, even though the Reptar wagon isn't fucking moving! Angelica's trying to watch Sherlock Holmes.
Tommy? Well, I'm not. Baby, knock it off. Sassy and me are trying to watch TV.
Dill spots the ugly version of Barbie and swoops in for the steal.
Hands off the merchandise, Pinky.
Good luck winning a tug-of-war battle with Dill. The man's got strength.
Be nice, Angelica. He doesn't mean it.
Of course he doesn't. He's a fucking baby.
I'll give you a roll.
And then he...
Inside space.
Nice going! You got the thing to move. And like an actual bitch, she moves on and ignores him and lets him go running off. While Grandpa Lou here... And what he's doing now is what he did when he let the babies on the loose. And oh, by the way, they end up stuck in it. If he had just turned around for like a second more, he would have had sight of the babies. Unfortunately, he won't. And now he's going to get around the truck, and the truck's going to go falling down all the way into the woods. Does this harm the babies? No, because it's a mattress truck. Throw up! Up, 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 up! Eventually, they realize that they need to find all the kids.
I figure she's tracking the Sprouts. It's the Pickle's blood. I myself spent 15 days...
Of course it's the Pickle's blood, because the Pickles are a bunch of crazy lunatics who don't know how to take care of a fucking baby! Oh great, the Reptar wagon turns into a flotation device, and guess who's seasick? Yo ho ho in a battle, shut the fuck up! I don't like pirate songs. Fine, I'll walk the plank. You might want to turn around. You're about to fall into a waterfall. Or worse, fall overboard. Nice going. Mr. Seasick Man is trapped in sea. Actually, no, he's not. They, of course, are trying to go to the lizard's house. Really? Do you mean wizard? Of course, they're babies. We don't know what the hell they're meaning. Your responsitivity, your watch is... First of all, he's trying to say responsibility. Second of all, it's a fucking pocket watch! You're basing the directions on the fucking arrows of a goddamn clock! That's not a compass! Of course, what do I know? Babies don't know what the hell they're talking about. Are you nuts? See, this is why you don't use a pocket watch as a compass, kiddies. They've been in circles for hours!
But it was working before.
No, it wasn't. It's a fucking clock, for God's sakes! You were basically moving around based on the motion of the clock. Meanwhile, Sherlock Angelica is not too far off the trail, except she's busted one of her skates. And look who happens to be right for the picking. Big bad wolf. He's gonna huff. He's gonna puff. He's gonna... blow Angelica away! Actually, it was more like Spike saw the wolf, dragged Angelica out of harm's way, and the wolf is pissed off. Meanwhile, back at home, Stu comes up with another invention to try and catch the babies. a flying lizard. This plays a significant part towards the end, because if they see the lizard, they get one fucking wish. Why not 3 like a genie?
Oh, this is bad. Here comes Tommy.
Meanwhile, Dill gets lost, a monkey comes into its place, and they try and pretend that he got turned into a monkey, and clearly it's not. The monkey replaced Dill, Dill ran away. There you go. Oh, by the way, Chucky broke his glasses.
Bestest friend no more. All you got is a brother.
Phil and Lil decide to part ways with Tommy because they're sick and tired of Tommy defending his little brother when his little brother has caused all this havoc in the first place. However, I blame it on the babies for trying to send him away in the first place. It's not Dill's fault. He's just a fucking baby. You people are slightly older babies, and you are guilty, and you're going to juvie. And it rains, if things weren't bad enough. So eventually, they run into each other, and oh, by the way, Tommy gets really pissed off at Dill now. He realizes that Dill is the cause of the problems, and he thinks he could turn him into a monkey.
Everybody gets what they want.
Oh, don't worry, you'll get it. In fact, it's gonna turn you into a monkey. Except Tommy realizes when he looks at the reflection right next to Dill that he's turned into a fucking monster! An evil monster! And realizes that he should be getting along with Dill and not fucking him up. Because brothers do not do that to one another. So they settle their differences, and then the monkeys decide, you know what? Now that that's over with, let's fucking get those two. And guess who happens to come in the nick of time to save the day?
No, not nice monkeys. Oh,
Why, none other than Phil, Lou, and Chucky, who finally come to their senses and say, hey, fuck it, let's save these assholes.
came back. But where's...
By the way, I love the menacing Reptar voice. So iconic. Actually, not really iconic. So they escape the wrath of the evil monkeys. Evil! Okay, so maybe they haven't quite yet escaped the wrath of the evil monkeys. But guess who's gonna save the day and defeat the wrath of the evil monkeys? The person who caused all this havoc in the first place, of course. It's Dill. Eventually they wind up on a bridge.
Hurry up, baby!
And guess who returns? Evil monkeys! Okay, good. That's one less thing to worry about. But there's a reason why they're running away. Look! Big Bad Wolf!
We wanna go.
I'm sorry, you have to tap your ruby slippers 3 times and say, I wish I were home. Spike comes to save the day. Have no fear, Underdog is here! Oh, it could be a dog. Oh, the wolf snatches away the collar. Oh, it looks like it got Spike in the clutches. He's got him in the corner. He's going for the pin. Spike kicked it up. What's this? A distraction of Spike to get it in. Oh, he bites the wolf's tail, and he's gonna drag him and the wolf down to the pool. Let us take a moment in observance of the brave Spike, who sacrificed his life to save the babies from the wrath of the evil one. Stu spots the kids, crashes into there, and turns into, yes, the lizard. By the way, love the Planet of the Apes theme. Or whatever ape movie song this is.
Please, Mr. Lizard, we wish we could go.
And just when he's about to wish everyone home, he's like, fuck it, let's bring back Spike even though he's dead. There's no way in hell Spike is gonna come back from the... Oh my god, how the fuck did he survive that? Okay, maybe the lizard is miraculous after all. And magical, and mystical.
Betty and Daddy are here. Rascals. Oh.
Like a sweetheart. Everything's gonna be okay.
Oh, and they're not the only ones that are reunited. Fuck this phone. I don't have time for business calls.
Pickled spirit, son. Maybe not the brains, but the spirit.
Oh, Stu, you did it. You found our boys.
Look at that. Isn't that great? Now, I mentioned that's not the only reunion. Look, the circus gang has found their monkeys.
Babies and monkeys both lost, now both found.
This is my story, pal. I'm Rex Bester. Stay tuned.
Oh, good. Tim Curry's in this movie before he suffered that unreasonable stroke of his. But he's not playing the villain. And look, they finally got along. And Till comes into good use. Remember the beginning when we saw the Indiana Jones parody? Well, we go back to it, and guess what? They retrieved the Sunday. Ta-da! And that's how the movie comes to a dramatic conclusion. And then we see this. So that was the Rugrats movie. A great classic to the Rugrats name. And by golly, did it create a wonderful sequel. Because then we got more Rugrats episodes, which led to another Rugrats movie, which I'm going to delve into. Are you talking about Rugrats in Paris, the movie, Mama? Yes, why are you mentioning that? I reviewed that movie, Mama! Stay tuned for the review. I'm the CommanderZander. I remember it so that it sounds great, not to do it. Neither should you.